FrontPage Africa live from Gbarnga, County. I'm privileged to be in the company of Justin Opa Yezie, aka Prophetkey. He's going to be discussing with us a lot of issues regarding his recent disqualification by the National Elections Commission to contest the Nimba County by-election. What next for Prophetkey, as he will be visiting Nimba County today? And I'm told that the Liberia National Police has invited Prophetkey to appear on Monday. He's going to be telling us why has the police invited him and a lot of other things. Prophet, I'd like to say welcome.
Thank you once again to be on FrontPage Africa.
Yeah, I was Gbarnga studio.
Yeah, you know the Godfather, the senator itself is here. Because as far as I know, I'm the senator. Even though NEC take me from the race, I'm the senator. I'm also the Godfather. So you are before the Godfather, and I'm on my way to Nimba, and I have a brief stop to talk to you because this FrontPage Africa is one of the sources of information in Liberia. Okay. So to be here with you is a good movement, and I'm happy so we can have a cordial interaction. Thank you.
Prophet, I follow you via your page. You were in high momentum ahead of the official launch of the campaign of the by-election in Nimba until the shocking news surfaced on social media that you were disqualified by the National Elections Commission. Tell us what really went wrong. Did you fake any document, or did you fake neck voting card?
First and first, I never faked no voting card. The card that I had is for NEC. It belongs to NEC, and they gave it to me in April 2023 in Nimba County when I came to register. I type a memorial had, and I repeat. So the document for NEC, and NEC have been doing many fraudulent behavior within your system. And they know that the document.
Why you say so?
Because first thing first, the document in question have two-person identification within the system. Okay, the ID code carries the name of somebody else, and the QR code carries the name of somebody else. So all these things is in their system. They're not something that someone outside the system can go to make. It's in the system. So for me, what I understand here is that they edited the system and someone got me out of the system.
But Prophet, why you think the NEC will want to target you as a person?
Yes, but you know that I'm the most popular Liberian now at live, and also I am one of the greatest talk show hosts that ever exist. And the time that made me popular in this country was the time of tribulation, when George Minor Weah hacked the country. He was on killing mission, stealing, doing everything. And that's the time I, Prophetkey, were on my back. And most of the people you see there in NEC, there are people that I went for one-on-one because they wanted to make George Weah to win. Like David Gbarnga, I sing call out many times in my podcast. Okay, like how you call it, like they got floor science. I sing going up many times in my podcast. All these people are people that I've been talking about. For example, the Chief Justice that George Weah put there. You know how many times I have fried that Chief Justice? So you think when my case go to the Chief Justice, you think the Chief Justice will look at justice? She will not look at justice. And none of them will look at justice when it comes to me.
There have been other talk show hosts who contested elections and were not targeted by NEC. Why you think you were singled out if what you are saying is correct?
Yeah, because I have been very tough on NEC. I have been tough on NEC. I exposed them in many instances. I exposed them during the 2023 election. I exposed them. So I'm not just an ordinary talk show host or politician. I'm a hardcore man. I have done things that no human being in my dispensation have been able to do. I have gone live and caused criminal murder, caused the president mad. things that people are not being able to do because people feel that when you're president, it means you can do anything to anyone and nobody can say a shit. So I'm a hardcore. So most of the people then who I, you see now, I'm not seeing very freedom for me in the system. Because I get a chief justice who are there with. Okay, I get election commission who are there with. So all those people then, when my cases go to them, automatically they will find a way to get at me. But the Liberian people are watching. And the truth will be told, and this is a history. Everything we do in history, just a nice history in the future that the children will read. They will say, yeah, there was a great Liberian, Prophetkey, who walked this earth and who stood for his right. And I continue to stay for my right.
Throughout your tour in Nimba, I follow you via your page. Everywhere you went, people came out. You received a triumphant entry in Gbarnga. You think if you had contested this election, you would have won?
Nobody in that race can win me. Nobody living now after Prince Johnson's death can win me in Nimba when I'm in a race. The people love me. The people love my platform. I'm discussing a way in which the people level get better, the level change. I'm bringing easy solution to their problem. And the reason why the people love me. And you saw they were trying to beat either Gbarnga filter in Ballplay. You know, saw the video?
I saw it.
Yeah, okay. When they shouting, oh, they put bring ammunition, oh, they put do they put all that thing. Who will bring ammunition? But we go into some hostile environment. And the hostile environment become peaceful. It depends the way you get your message to the people. Prophetkey calls criminal man and a man he calls it. So the people understand, yes, he calls, but he's not calling him a man, he calls him criminal man. So the whole debate of Prophetkey calls him criminal man relate to rest. Because your mind is now criminal. So Prophetkey calls criminal man and your mind he calls him. That question right there, it killed that debate of Prophetkey calls him criminal. A criminal man calls him your man not criminal. So you don't get nothing to be defense about.
After that, disqualify you, listen to your podcast. You slam the government of Liberia. You slam Joseph Gbarnga, Jeremiah Kun for reportedly not supporting you. Does that mean that you have officially broken ranks with the ruling Unity Party?
No, if I break rank officially, I will do it officially. Okay? But I'm only explaining what it did. When I entered into the race, I never received no call. I never received any support.
No one called
any of them. From this government that brought the power. And it's clear that the government is supporting Koga. So they so determined about Koga, so they're supporting Koga. So they didn't going to support me. So everything that happened to me, the government is involved. Because the government controls the election commission. The government controls everything.
Will you still support the government after the election, or now that you have been disqualified, or will you still support the government?
It depends. It depends. You see, because you're talking after the election, a future trend.
I mean now you have been disqualified, and you accuse the government of not supporting you.
Yeah.
Does that mean that you're going to slow down on your support for them, or you will still support them?
You know, for me, it's not slow down or still support. I have a position. Okay, I'm an independent. Okay, I'm an independent. I'm not part of the Unity Party, neither against it. So I will just play my more independent role. Why have not been happening? I just been a little bit quiet.
Or have they reached out to you since you were disqualified?
No, not yet.
So now you are out of the race. Who you think you would like to support? Or has anyone reached out to you for your support?
People been reaching out. Koga group reached out. How you call it? My Blue One group reached out. Matilda Tigman reached out. Other people been reaching out. But the fact of the matter, all the people in the race, they not get vision to better the life of the people in Nimba. They not get it. Are we voting just because we want to vote? Are we voting because we want to add the number up? Are we voting because we want to make other people rich? Are we voting for our life to change for the better? For the happiness of the national cake? For our community to change? For our children to get job? We should be voting for that. So all the people there in the race, they are people who are only for themselves. They have no vision. They only want to become lawmaker to make money.
Does that mean that you are not going to endorse anyone?
No, there's a two options right here. I will not endorse anyone, and I can still endorse. Depends if they will come with me tete-a-tete, vis-a-vis, in my studio, and we discuss, and they tell me what they can really do for the people in Nimba.
So in short, before you endorse anyone, the person has to convince you if he or she or platform aligns with yours.
Yes, convince me on live.
Yeah, the person has to appear on the world stage.
On the world stage live. That's a different thing. Just meeting me in a hotel or meeting me somewhere in a park talking. No, you appear on the world stage live. Then I quiz you.
But you think that possible?
No, but so if not possible, mean that nobody will get my support. So there will be nobody get my support. Because I'm not going to tell my people to vote for someone who, at the end of the day, they either coming to reach themselves. I want the people's lives to change.
But I've been hearing that you have been contacted by Reverend Musa Belede to support his candidate.
I tell you, say Musa Belede people reach out to me. My own people.
Yeah, and
Koga people reach out to me.
And I'm told that Belede is putting out 25,000 reportedly for you to endorse.
For me to endorse him? No, I don't need money to endorse anybody.
That's why I heard.
So
that's what I heard. I saw you on social media.
That's a gossip. You know, all my issues are national issues. My news are nationwide news. So people will use me to make news. People will use me to get viewers, to get followers. So that one a normal thing. But I already give you what they need to do to be able to get my support.
So if anyone refuses to appear on a world stage for you to quiz them, it means you won't endorse anyone?
No. You have to appear on the world stage. I quiz you. I ask you all those questions. What are your vision for Nimba? 1 year from now, when you become a senator, how Nimba will be looking like? And how can you take the motorbike rider from the street and incapacitate them and make them useful in society? How can you fight the issue for security where you see someone chop motorbike rider, putting plastic bag and bring on a motorbike and putting right near your house? How are we going to fight the insecurity in Nimba County? So there are many things that you have to be able to answer the question in clear cut. So most of them cannot come. Because you and myself, our vision should align together for the betterment of the people in Nimba. It's not for you come and give me money for me to go endorse you tomorrow so you can go steal for the people of Nimba. I'm not going to do it.
So you're not trading your endorsement for money?
No, I'm going to trade my endorsement for money. I'm going to do that because Nimba deserve better.
In case someone offer you a 50K, yeah, you complaining that you don't get money, someone offers you 60K?
Yeah, but there are some money that can disgrace you. There are some ways not good to take. Okay, how will I take money to sell my people? People who I love so dearly, the down people. I can't do that. So it's easy. If they want my endorsement, they should appear on the world stage. I quiz them. You see, most of them will fail.
Pundits are saying, Prophet, that the election in Nimba is a two-horse race between Koga and Edith. Do you see it that way? Since we have left the race now, pundits are saying the election now is a two-horse race between Koga and Edith.
No, I think Koga and Edith, they are just big names. You can't take big names to be people who... But
Koga, for example, is being supported by the vice president, and he's also being supported by Yan Twine.
Well, how many cry you see Koga and Ampo? Let me tell you something. The cry counts a lot, eh? Your supporters should come out to meet you. You will see the particular election, there will be low turnout. A very low turnout.
Yeah, and I also heard you calling on all your supporters to not vote. Or
yes.
Or you think they will listen to you?
They will listen to me.
You really think they will listen to you?
Yeah, now as I speak, I hosted a tournament that I was supposed to host when I was in the race. They removed me. I put in a tournament. And the tournament is to tell our voters not to vote. On the day of the election, we'll be killing cow, we'll be playing our final. I think it's because of that.
But don't you think it's the reason why the Liberia National Police has invited you?
Yeah, the National Police get right to do the job. Everybody should do the job. I do my job and do the job. They called me, they told me that the National Election Commission laid my complaint. And also concerning my money business, I two statements. National Election Commission laid my complaint, and also because of my money that I left there. So I don't know why National Election Commission want to give my money to them, they give my money to me. And
will you accept, how much you pay?
In all, I pay $1,450. Because I pay $750 to the central bank. I'm going to go directly to the account. Then I pay $700 to them there at the National Election Commission. So altogether, $750 plus $700, that $1,450.
Maybe they were afraid because you said if they don't give you your money, someone will die, right?
Yeah, but if not give my money, someone will die.
Yeah, it's a threat now. That's why the police invited you. That's why the police will be.
They get right to invite me, but I get right to explain. Because I call upon it because of the universe. I'm not saying I will carry physical arm to go, how you going to go harm people. When you feel that, then Yahweh. So in my strength based in God, the unseen God. Now God get God. So a level of God to agree or not to agree. So to everything there's an explanation.
Will you appear?
Yeah, I'm going because I will not go. I'm a lawyer by citizen. The police call me, say I'm going to the police. They come looking for me. Oh, well, no. And I told the police I'm going to Nimba. I will be to the police station at 10 o'clock on Monday.
Will you go with your lawyer?
Yeah, I'll call my lawyer.
So let's come to national issue. We'll come back to the Nimba by-election. How you see the performance of this government, Prophet?
Yeah, but the government is other aspect. The government doing well because people are not complaining on their salary. You see, like I said, I'm an independent. You don't expect me to just lie on someone. It's not easy for me. I'm just real. People are not complaining on their salary. We're not here about prioritization. How you call it, harmonization of salary. Not here listening. And people taking pay on time. Okay, there are some project that is going well, but maybe because it's international project, like the road from Prophetkey to total, is moving well. But maybe because
but and the city people said that was a weird project. Now.
Yeah, but maybe the project started during we are time. That's cool, that's right. But why did not finish the one from Gbarnga to how you call it to Prophetkey? We're not finishing that one. That one was Samuel twerking to Gbarnga, and he have a ceremony for the program, okay? And did groundbreaking for the program from Gbarnga to Prophetkey. Why didn't finish that road? Because that project is Liberian own project. So Liberian own project, you're going to eat the money. The one that Joseph Barker doing now, that one at World Bank and European Union project. So African people are further away people. They get European money because they put sanction there. And we see that one moving quick. Because of the European people and the how you call it World Bank project. But the one what we are elaborating the project from the road fund, when it was so do from Gbarnga to Prophetkey, it left undone. So I think there are some places the government is doing well, but at the same time too the government fucking up.
I also heard you criticize the president for buying Lexus.
Yeah, but the president will buy Lexus. Putin is the president, he can buy anything he want to buy. So every lawmaker there, from the first branch of government, are entitled to 45,000. So president will not get limit. So I think we need to overhaul the whole, how you call it, a regulation, presidential regulation. Because there should be a limit to president spending. There should be a limit. So president cannot just get a...
I listened to the press secretary, she said the car was bought based on an advice from NSA because the president's car continued to break down. So there was a need that they bought cars for the president.
But now that one I call 500,000, there should be another option. That one I get bulletproof. What I want. Joseph Barker already own. It is somewhere here. So you think that man who communicate with Joseph Barker and you put Joseph Barker in income proof. So the only thing that Africa, the book, only found a way to spend the money. And that's just what happened in there. And the government got issue with carbon. You tell me that?
From Army Moda.
From Army Moda to how you call that girl, Swakoko. Now the president, the government got issue with car business. The government like BP cars. And we saw it. So the same thing was done with Army Moda Parker for 96,000. The president buy it.
The president buy it. So, Prophet, after the election, will you still remain in Liberia? Because you came apparently to contest the election and you have been disqualified. Will you still remain in Liberia or you go back Africa?
No, I never came. I in Liberia.
So you live here now?
I live in Liberia. Even before, if I not live in Liberia, I would not be accepted to run. Because there is something about domicile. Okay, I live in Liberia. So how because I go to my work in Arico, they me I live in there. No, I don't live in Africa.
I didn't know that you have permanently moved here.
I came Liberia since, how you call it, the 24. How you call it, 2024. I came Liberia February when I entered the country. That's the time I came Liberia.
So you live here now?
I live here. So when the election, they don't go where I can still go to my family and still come back because I get my wife, my daughter over there. I can go visit them. And my wife and my daughter live in Africa, but I live here.
Someone posted to social media, they said the person was encouraging you, now that you have been disqualified by NEC, all is now lost, you could still contest 2029 as representative. Do you buy that idea? In one of the districts there, I think or district 4 or something.
Yeah, but the whole thing is, that's the president, how you call it, proposal. You cannot become a plan right away. You know, because to decide the kind of a thing, you have to sit down and set it. So it's not my plan, but that's a good proposal.
So is there anything that you want to tell that we didn't talk
Okay,
about?
I'm on my way to Nimba County. There will be a series of radio station appearances. We'll be having Nimba County talking to our voters, talking to the people in Nimba. You know, the election itself should be free and fair. People should not be targeting people, beating people, harassing people, okay? And at the same time, people should have the right to vote and not to vote. So my follower, they will not vote till they can hear the last order from me.
Prophet, or you Guillaume, why can't you support Koga?
So when Guillaume, I was support Guillaume, and I don't know the job. So that tribalism right there. That's why they call tribalism. Support a man just because of your tribe.
People say the problem you have with Koga is personal. Has there anything that has transpired between people that is personal that you just can't support him?
No, it's
when
not.
You supported the Unity Party, the vice president, most of the high-profile people in Nimba supporting Koga. Why you can't support Koga?
No, nothing personal between me and Koga. But Koga need to show me the tangibles. I've been saying it. Koga is the chairman for the majority bloc.
Yeah, and you supported. And you supporting the majority bloc.
Chairman for the majority bloc. But see what happened? He never had way of putting things under control and get the money capital building. And now we're talking about the Supreme Court coming with ruling.
Yeah, how you see that Supreme Court?
But Supreme Court ruling in favor of fanatic over. What do you think they will do?
Yeah, you think if that happens, then you think the whole majority bloc will be dissolved or what?
Yeah, but if automatically the Supreme Court rules in favor of fanatic over,
yeah, then everything will return to status quo.
Everything will return to status quo, but it depends if the men to accept it. They will still have rebels.
So what's the advice in the wake of all of this? Because it's complicated because the guy from the majority bloc, they are already enjoying. I don't think they will want to return to status quo. And the guy from the minority bloc too are bent that if the Supreme Court rules against the majority bloc, then they will have to. I heard Marvin Cole saying they will ECOWAS will have to come back. He's still issuing threats. So you think what's your personal advice ahead of the Supreme Court?
I think that the Supreme Court is the one that trying to bring war in the country.
The Supreme Court?
The Supreme Court.
Why you say so?
Because the issue of the majority bloc and the minority bloc, I think the thing have come under control and people getting used to Richard Kuhn as a speaker. Even the Supreme Court, when they refer to him as a speaker. So instead of them coming with new ruling that will put the whole country in a hall, they need to stop it.
No, but it was the Bureau of Information that they are coming out to make their previous ruling much clearer now.
Yeah, but they will make it much clearer But I think nothing was really not clear enough. Everything was clear.
No.
So the people, everything was clear.
Prophet, look there. Oh, they don't want to choke you because the thing is, everyone expecting the Supreme Court now because because the Supreme Court had earlier ruled and people say it was not clear.
So when they come and make clear,
yeah, they come to break it down now.
Break it down and say, oh, when they go by, they will go by the status quo. When the status quo is, you will go and have resolution. The person already have resolution. So that the things you will say be talking around, you just want to carry the country back to zero. Because the point Supreme Court, that's the issue the Supreme Court can say. The Supreme Court say, I'm going to go to status quo.
Okay, I see Representative Mwema Briggs. She said, when we resume, I will pick up the matter with NEC. The Liberian people need to know the fact. I think it's about it's about your case.
My case. Everybody know the fact.
Yeah, ain't no Mwema. And your sister from Bon.
I'm a Jew.
She said she should pick up the matter with NEC.
Yes, she has to pick up it because it's a national issue.
But in case NEC gives your money now, if NEC gives your money, then why will you be pursuing this?
But for me, I'm not pursuing NEC. That NEC not pursuing me. But NEC gave me, how you call it, a letter of rejection. And I have right to file an appeal. But the time they gave me the letter, the 48 hours already over. So you see it? So now what I did, I carried my quiet protest. My supporters they should not vote. You know that next time, how you call it, the magistrate to where I have my game is so called it, when to stop the game, a huge fight open.
Oh.
They see I'm trying to disrupt NEC and program. I tell the person they should not vote. Now what I told him say that he should, the elder that should tell the man to go bring communication from NEC. Or let the court send communication say against what I'm doing is wrong. Because the people should not vote. It's our right. So this will get right to associate and to disassociate. We get right to petition. So next time people are all by the end of the day, they saw my supporter there, and they said they put a sense they left. And they were there today again. We playing the day, you got it. They sue me father.
One Chipo Elijah said, I never thought you were this smart, Prophet.
But I'm the smarter Liberian. I'm the smarter Liberian.
Why you think so?
Yes, I've been saying it. I'm the smarter Liberian and could be the smarter African. Depends on the school of thought. Because I'm a philosopher. I'm a self-made philosopher. I'm a man that sees things before it happens. Everything they run around, I will end the day, I know how it ends. Okay? Next, send people to disrupt my program in Nimba. And I told them that they should go bring a written communication. I think they lay complaint to the police, say, oh, the maintain the post, they should not vote. And I will tell the post to not vote, and I continue to say it. Wow. And but it's our right. I'm not telling the post, you see that bring people, you have to be smart. You have to see the idea bringing to the discourse. People get angry. The supporter go on the wrong page and start to harm people, destroy property, destroy life. But I'm not telling my supporter to go even to stand up with placard. They should go burn the National Election Commission down. I'm not saying that they should attack NEC. I said that they should not vote. They should not vote. So when they not vote, what will affect you? Tell me, when they not vote, nothing will affect you because there will also still be a winner. Because the thing in a simple majority, there will be a winner, but there will be a message that Nimba County had a new godfather.
But why you calling yourself a godfather when you are not been tested politically?
No, but me tell you, godfather come in different way.
You are not been tested politically. You have done. Yeah, why you calling yourself a godfather?
There were any criteria that they said that you have to be godfather to politics. Prince Johnson was a rebel, so rebels will be godfather.
No, but Prince Johnson went to the election. He won, and Prince Johnson made people politically.
He made people politically.
But for you, who have you made politically or no one?
Godfather. I don't have to make people because that was not a rule set for being a godfather. Godfather is someone who loves a country, who cares for a people, and will put a life down for a people. And not for making other people and political, how you call it, and personality to can steal too. And Prince Johnson that. You know that Prince Johnson woman, Prince Johnson, funny where Prince Johnson money. I should explain that money like people. So the money that some people, the people of Nimba, Prince Johnson taking a point like car. Now a woman now taking, she eating the man and fucking her with the money.
Hey, Prophet, FrontPage, please. FrontPage, please.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, please apologize, please.
Never mind. Never mind.
Okay. Apology accepted. So, is there anything that you want to talk on with?
Yeah, but we were talking.
Okay, go ahead.
So you see, the thing, the Godfather business is not about somebody making political children.
Yeah, anyway, grew up in Liberia, in the context of Godfather, you must be a politician who has made someone, and you have that political influence. Yeah, but you have not been politically tested now.
But me what I'm going we are put Joseph Gbarnga and not politically tested. Well, we want to one real campaign and me. I was doing one man campaign. We work on it to one man show. I let move from play. I put in cry where you can carry group. You can take me from where we walking there. I only one man. I put no cry. So I'm more politician than do you think they are politician? Because why I brought in a political scene was never there was nothing called meet and greet. There was something called campaign. So I brought in a meet and greet system. So
nobody been happening before.
But not the way I did it. Not the way I did it.
How you did yours?
I bring more people out. People landing on the road like a president moving myself. I become president moving myself. People landing on the road, on the major streets.
So what have you learned from Liberian politics? The short time that you declare your intention and up to the time you were disqualified, what lessons you have learned, and what are some of the different things that you have known about Liberian politics that you did not know ever?
I learned a lot from Liberian politics that I don't think in Liberia the politician in power it will really be able to change the condition of the people because the people say can take it from them.
And the voter love money.
Yeah, the voter love money.
Yeah.
That's true. Because the people keep the same when you hold it, either hold the door full, the door will chase that person. So the people been holding the people full. So the people always behind them really want to eat something. So now the voter now, when you go to them, giving them your ideas, most of them they're not looking at the ideas, they're looking at what you can get to them.
So you saying in short, as time progresses, politicians will continue to fool voters with the cash.
Yeah, but politicians will continue to fool the voters because the voters should focus.
So everywhere you went, people asking for money?
Everywhere I went, I'm money, I'm making it honest. I started to push that idea. That this should not be about money. It should be about ideas. It should be about platform. So I see what the other politicians have been going through. So most of the guys there, so when they get the power through that kind of financial constraint, when they finish crediting from people all over when they come now, they will not look at what they should do for the people. They have to start paying their debt. They have to start settling people. Then at the end of the day, the money that will go to the people now, they will start using it.
So what's your advice?
So my advice here, our people should follow people based upon ideas. They should not look at somebody because the person bring corporates. They should look at the people, the main platform. If that platform will help to change their life, that's what you should look at. But if they just coming to the people because of money, the people might get the money because they want the vote. But when they finish getting the vote, at the end of the day, they have to pay back.
Thank you very much, Prophet. It was nice catching up with you.
And thank you too for always having me on FrontPage Africa. And also excuse me, for the sharp language that I use within the interview.
Yeah, when you're coming back, I would like for you to appear on the local station.
Yeah, because I'm supposed to be in Monrovia on Monday because the police sent for me. They say NEC laid my complaint. So I have to be to the police at 10 o'clock.
So you pass there on Sunday?
On Sunday.
Okay, because I would like for the local press to interview you too.
Okay, no problem. So Sunday I'll be passing it. Before I come, I'll call you and we can have an interview.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And thank you for having me. Thank you.